Les Misérables by Victor Hugo is a big story about people fighting for fairness and love in a tough world. The main person is Jean Valjean, who was in jail for 19 years just because he stole bread to feed his sister's hungry child. When he gets out, life is very hard because no one wants to help a former prisoner. But a kind bishop gives him another chance by showing him kindness. This changes Jean Valjean's life. Jean Valjean decides to be a good man, even though he must hide his past from everyone. He changes his name and becomes a factory owner and a mayor in a small town. He tries to do right by everyone, especially a poor woman named Fantine. She works in his factory and has a secret child, Cosette, who is living with mean innkeepers because Fantine has no money. Sadly, Fantine gets very sick and Jean Valjean promises to take care of her daughter. This promise leads him to Cosette and he saves her from the bad innkeepers. He becomes a father to Cosette and they start a new life together in Paris. But their life is never calm because a police inspector named Javert is always trying to find and arrest Jean Valjean again. Meanwhile, the city of Paris is full of people unhappy with the government. They want things to be fairer for poor people. One of these people is Marius, a young man who falls in love with Cosette. As Paris begins to fight, this part is known as the June Rebellion of 1832, Jean Valjean has to protect Cosette and her new love, Marius. At the end, there are many brave and sad things that happen. Jean Valjean saves Marius's life, and Marius and Cosette get married. But Jean Valjean feels his past might trouble their happy future, so he decides to go away. In the end, when Jean Valjean is very old and dying, Marius and Cosette come to him. They learn all he did for them, and they are with him when he dies, grateful and loving. Les Misérables tells us about the struggles and the big hearts of people who live tough lives. It shows us that being kind and brave can change lives, even in the hardest times.